Since Eritrea resolved its differences with Ethiopia and Somalia, the former hermit nation is emerging as an important part of the Horn of Africa. Based on its strategic placement, together with the will to deliver, the nation is in a position to give a new and vital push for peace and further integration in Eastern Africa. CGTN correspondent Girum Chala caught up with a political analyst to talk about the changing political landscape in that part of the continent.
Thank you very much for talking to CGTN. Eritrea, since recent times, has been making a wonderful impression, if you like, in this region. First by making peace with Ethiopia, then with Somalia, with the visit of President Farmajo to Asmara. Then now Djibouti is also showing interest to amicably resolve the border conflict between Djibouti and Asmara. Now, with this whole thing in mind, where is Eritrea's place in the socio-economic discourse in this Eastern Africa region?
You know, Eritrea's potential is A, infrastructural development for trade, for communication, for interaction is great, because then we start building the roads, the bridges, the railway lines between the two very good ports of Eritrea to the hinterland, including between Massawa and the Sudan. Sudan could get another outlet, not only Ethiopia. And then also the peaceful interaction in this aspect will increase the potential of developing good economic relations with Djibouti itself. And you know, the interconnectivity of Ethiopia, Sudan, Djibouti, Eritrea is God sent.
Eritrea's position at the moment should also have some positive political implications. Take us through that.
The time of, shall I say, chauvinism, state chauvinism is over. You know, the world is interconnected globally. Whatever I do today is reflected in China or in Mongolia or in Alaska. So this is a very opportune moment for the countries of the Horn of Africa region to follow the lead of Ethiopia and forget about demarcations and let the people find their niche. We have a border between the Sudan and Ethiopia. If you leave it to the people on the border, they will do their share of contributing to peace and peaceful development.
Also, Eritrea was away from its contributions and participation in the regional community that is IGAD. Now Eritrea is back. How is that going to strengthen the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, at the moment and in the future?
Imagine the Eritrean people have a great potential. They have intellectuals, they have engineers, they have politicians, they have economists who can contribute positively to the development of the IGAD region. So the return of Eritrea to the fold in IGAD has a very contributive effect.
According to you, what type of lesson can be taken from Ethiopia and Eritrea to resolve the situation between the South Sudanese parties?
The first thing is, what kind of a country, what kind of a region are we leaving behind for the next generation? This is the question that each South Sudanese leader has to ask. I have had the opportunity to deal with Mr. Riek Machar, Dr. Riek Machar, with General Salva Kiir and others, and all their assistants. I always insisted, please, for peace, do anything. Die a little for peace. So peace is essential. The people are yearning for peace, and I am sure the last few months of what was happening between Eritrea and Ethiopia is serving a lesson.